guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I wanted to share with you guys a review and a lip swatch video on the new Colourpop LUX Lipsticks. So this is how the whole collection looks. This whole entire collection retails for $168. This was like the PR box. And then they have the whole selection of lipsticks that you can purchase as well for $150. Or you can purchase each one individually for $7 each. So I went ahead and purchased this PR box. Colourpop did not send it to me, but I was like, is it too much to ask for? I wanted the PR box. So I treated myself out and picked it up for myself because I wanted to display it too, like feel cool. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to feel so cool. Okay, so anyways, for this video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys my thoughts and then lip swatches as well. So let's get started with the actual packaging of the lipsticks. So if you do want to purchase these on their own, like I mentioned, you definitely could. Each one does retail for $7, which I feel like is a little bit up there for Colourpop. I think for $6 it would have been better because, you know, you purchase 3 or 4, it adds up. But for $7, I still think it's pretty affordable. This is how the outer packaging of all the lipsticks look close up. It's in a really nice rose gold package and there are stars everywhere. So cute. The name of the lipsticks are on the bottom of the lip bullets, and then it also has a sticker indicating what color it is. So this one, for example, is the shade On Repeat, and it's kind of like this terracotta shade. But then we have this shade here, right here, which is called Humble Pie, and it's in a like bright pink sticker indicating that it's a bright pink lip color. So you don't have to open up each and every single lipstick if you have like 5 or 6, you know, displayed randomly. This is how you open up the lipsticks, of course, and then you twist it up, and that's how the lip product looks. So here's just a little close-up of the actual lipstick. And as you guys can see, stars are embossed on the actual lip product, which I think is super cool, and it just adds that little touch, you know? I love it, and it's on all the lipsticks. Okay, so searching on Colourpop's site, there isn't much of a description in regards to these lipsticks, but it briefly just says that there are 24 shades made for everyone, so there is pretty much something in here for every single soul. It says these are Luxe Butter Blend lipsticks with a creamy matte finish. They kind of remind me of like the MAC matte lipsticks. These lipsticks are comfortable and they're matte, and they're not like those typical matte lipsticks that you wear and you feel like, yo, get this shit off my lips now. So I actually really do enjoy these Colourpop LUX lipsticks. I feel like, first of all, they have a huge color selection, which is awesome, and then the quality of the lipsticks feel really great on the lips. Like, it's definitely up there in like affordable and very, very comfortable. It's like those two you don't really see a lot, you know? In regards to the lighter shades, I did feel like they did emphasize a bit of like dryness on the lips, and they definitely did show like every like crack and like, you know, imperfection you may have on your lips, but it didn't look like, oh my god. That's just something to keep in mind. So I would definitely like exfoliate your lips before, or put a lip balm on bottom and then put this on top, and then it stays really well intact. And then also you can't see like, you know, chapped lips and stuff like that. In regards to the deeper shades, I felt like they applied really nicely. They maybe went out of the lip line just a little bit. So a lip liner would be essential if you wanted to stay very well intact in the actual lips and not go out of the lip line even a teeny bit. But other than that, they didn't emphasize any dryness. And even if they did, it was really hard to tell because it was a deeper shade, you know? I will say that these lipsticks do last a really long time on the lips. Like, even after like 4 hours, with some of them, they looked great at the end of the 4 hours. Some of them, they needed a few little touch-ups here and there, but to the most part, as a whole, very impressed with this collection. I mean, I knew Colourpop would come through because, I mean, they have a reputation, you know, but I'm very impressed. I really like every single one of them. Now, I know that everyone and their grandmother, great-grandmother, grandfather, cousin, uncle, nephew, nieces, stepbrother, sisters, every single person pretty much has done a review and lip swatch video on this, but I decided to go ahead and still do lip swatches regardless if there are many other videos out there, because I feel like everyone has a different skin tone, skin type, and then you guys can see like what looks good on me, and if you have a similar skin tone to me, you can see what might look good on you, and you know, the whole 9 yards. Plus, I mean, lip swatches are so much fun to do. So the way that I'm gonna do it is, instead of like putting on the lip product and being all like, you know, like whatever, I'm just not into that at the moment. I might be in the like future videos, but for now I wanted to just put on the lipstick, and for each individual lipstick, Colourpop has a sentence describing what the lipstick is and just a cute little quote. So I wanted to just mention the quote as I have the lipstick on, because I think it kind of pairs well together and it's cute. It's like different, you know? So let's get started. So the first lipstick we're gonna start off with is in the shade Boy, and this is a pale nude color. Alright, so this is how Boy looks on the lips. I absolutely love these kind of shades, and I know for a lot of people it would kind of be concealer lips or it would be a bit too light, but I used to rock these shades non-stop. That's how it looks once it's swatched, and I'm obsessed with this one. I think it's one of my favorites. So what it says about the shade Boy is tell him boy bye in the pale peachy nude. Next shade up we have is called Stone Fox, and this is a pale pink. So this is how Stone Fox looks on the lips. You guys know I'm about these kind of shades. I love it. And then that's how it looks once it's swatched. Definitely more pinkier than the first shade, which is called Boy. So what it says about the shade Stone Fox is this pale creamy pink will get your crush whispering in your ear. So cute! Next shade up is called Uno Mas, and this is a warm peachy pink color. And this is how Uno Mas looks on the lips. So pretty. And then that's how it looks once it's swatched. So what it says about Uno Mas is you'll want another round of this warm peachy pink. Love it. Next shade up we have is called Appy, which I think is such a cute name, and this is a warm pinky beige color. So this is how Appy looks on the lips. I really love these kind of shades as well. And then that's how it looks once it's swatched. What it says about the shade Appy is this warm pinky beige, ain't horsing around. Cute. Next shade up is called Still Crazy, which is probably one of my favorite names ever. And this is a pinky mauve color. So this is how Still Crazy looks on the lips. I feel like that name would be so suitable for me. And then this is how it looks once it's swatched. A really beautiful shade. What it says about Still Crazy is we know you've been thinking about this mauve pink lately. Next shade up is called Money Side Up, and this is a bubblegum pink color. So this is how Money Side Up looks on the lips, and that is how it looks once it's swatched. Super nice. It's bubblegummy, but I feel like it's not too loud, you know? And then what it says about Money Side Up is this bubblegum pink knows the meaning of expensive taste. I like that one a lot. Next shade up we have is called Humble Pie, and this is like a straight up hot pink color. So this is how Humble Pie looks on. I think it's so pretty. And then this is how it looks once it's swatched. Definitely a straight up hot bubblegummy pink color. And what it says about Humble Pie is get a slice of this hot pink. Next shade up we have is called Ghosted, and this is like a medium rose shade. This is how Ghosted looks on the lips, and then that is how it looks once it's swatched. So what it says about Ghosted is this medium rose would never leave you on read. Next shade up we have is called Layover, and this is a medium rosy beige color. This is how Layover looks right over here, and then this is how it looks on the lips. What it says about Layover is this medium rosy beige will get you from one destination to the next. Next shade up is called La Lady, and this is a rosy terracotta. Damn, let me tell you. This is a beautiful shade, and it matches like my sweatery type of shirt. This is how it looks once it's swatched. It is currently sold out at the moment, and honestly now I know why. It's stunning. So what it says about this La Lady shade is you'll marry a music man in this rosy terracotta. Imagine that would be true. That would be quite interesting. Next shade up we have is called Foolish, and this is like an orangey terracotta color. This is how Foolish looks on the lips, also a really beautiful shade. And then this is how it looks once it's swatched. It definitely is a bit more on the warmer side, which I think is really nice. And what it says about this, it says that your days may be cold without this deepened orange. Next shade up is called Gallop, and Colourpop describes this as a true terracotta. I honestly feel like it's a bit more raspberry as opposed to like a true terracotta, but that's what it says. And then this is how Gallop looks once it's on the lips. This is how it looks swatched. You guys can see they all look pretty similar once you look at them in the tube, but like swatched, they do have different like undertones. So what it says about the shade Gallop is this true terracotta is your new main squeeze. Next shade up we have is called On Repeat, and this is an orangey red color. Oh my god, this is such a like cute color. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't wear such shades, but I must. So this is how On Repeat looks on the lips, and then this is how it looks swatched. really pretty. What it says about the shade On Repeat is, hey DJ, keep playing this orange red all night. On and on and on. Next shade up is called Get a Room. Such a cute name. And this is like an orangey color with a little bit of like redness in there, but like mainly orange. This is how Get a Room looks on the lips. And this is how it looks once it's swatched. Again, it looks similar to the previous one, but it is different in tone. What it says about the shade Get a Room is, 1 second, get that penthouse upgrade in this bright orange red. Yes. Next we have the shade On Display, and this is described as a bright pinky red. And so this is how On Display looks on the lips. This is how it looks once it's swatched. So it doesn't say much about this lipstick, like it doesn't have a cute statement. It just says bright pinky red, which is like, what? But I'm gonna kind of say like, I don't know, lady in red. Next shade up we have is called Liquid Courage, which I find to be a bit of an interesting name, but it is a brick red. This is how Liquid Courage looks on the lips. And then once again, this is how it looks once it's swatched. Really beautiful shade. It's so funny because like I'm wearing this and I'm like, hey, this looks so similar to a previous one I tried. But again, like once you swatch them, they look different. Some of them have the same like vibe on the lips, but again, with different undertones. So what it says about this Liquid Courage is, boldness is a side effect of this brick red, which I think is the cutest thing ever. I love that statement. Thanks, Colourpop. Moving on to the next lip color, this is called Getty, and it's teal blue. And this is how Getty looks on the lips. Once it's swatched, that's how it looks. Definitely something that's very unique and very different. I feel like a lot of brands do put like blue lipsticks out, like only one of them. So I do like that they included this in the collection. What it says about Getty is, this deepened teal is simply a work of art, and I have to agree. The next shade up we have is called Cheetah, and this is a beautiful pale purple. Such a nice shade. It's a little bit more cool toned, and then this is how it looks once it's swatched. Really pretty. I'm so about this kind of color. And what it says about the shade Cheetah is, stand together with your sisters in this vibrant, cool toned lavender. The next shade up we have here is called Sitting Pretty, and this is a muted fuchsia. This is such a gorgeous shade. I'm gonna start wearing this from now on. But this is how it looks right over here. Again, it's called Sitting Pretty, and that's of course how it looks on the lips. What it says about the shade Sitting Pretty is, this muted fuchsia will have you living in the lap of looks. Next shade up we have here is called What If, and this is a cool toned fuchsia. This is such a pretty color. I don't know why I always wear nudes. And so this is how the shade What If looks once it's swatched. What it says about the shade What If is, you won't regret trying this cool toned fuchsia. No, you won't. It's so nice. The next shade up we have is called 27, and this is a plummy beige color. Such a pretty shade. I love it. And then this is how 27 looks once it's swatched. Super pretty. Whoa. So what it says about the shade 27 is, age ain't nothing but a number in this deep plummy beige. And yes, I totally agree with that. Age is just a number. Next shade up we have is called Hello Stranger, and this is a deepened burgundy. And this is how Hello Stranger looks on the lips. I didn't line it out perfectly, but it's good to go. And so this is how it looks once it's swatched. Again, a super nice dark deep shade. And what it says about the shade Hello Stranger is, this deepened burgundy makes it seem like a mighty long time. Next shade up we have is called Friends, which I love that show, so this just makes me really happy. And this is a deepened brown color. This is how Friends looks on the lips. With this one, I would 100% suggest that you wear a lip liner because it's super dark and you can see like everywhere that it goes. But that's how it looks once it's swatched. Nonetheless, a super beautiful color. And then so what it says about the shade Friends is, when it hasn't been your day, your week, your month, or even your year, but this rich brown will be there for you. I'll be there for you. And finally, this is the shade Aeronaut. I think that's how you pronounce it, and it is a black. And so this is how Aeronaut looks on the lips. This is how it looks once it's swatched. It's pretty black. So honestly, you can even line out your lips with like a black eyeliner and it would be fine to pair this with that. But what it says about the shade Aeronaut is, you won't need wings to look fly in this bold black. So that was pretty much it. That was all the 24 different LUX lipsticks Colourpop recently released. I absolutely love this entire collection. Every single lip product has its own statement to make and it looks stunning on. I forgot to mention before that these do not dry down necessarily. So even if they are a matte finish, they're more like a comfort matte, I will say. You know what I'm saying? So it definitely does transfer and it will get on your straw. Not a ton of product will get on like your straw or cup, but it will show up. All right, and then this is how all these shades look up close. You guys can see a really nice selection of different colors. Super beautiful. I love the pinks, reds, the deeper shades. The blue was so nice. The black. I think Colourpop did an amazing job with this collection. So that's pretty much it. Definitely let me know if you guys have any questions down below if I missed out on anything. I hope you guys enjoyed this swatch video and found it helpful. I would love to know if you guys picked up any specific shades for yourself, and I would love to know what you guys think of these lipsticks in general. And other than that, I think I will see you guys in my next video. Yeah, my camera's about to die, so I'm gonna go. Bye.